Matt Roloff of LPBW discloses unexpected plans for the big house. Greetings, viewers. Welcome back to my channel. For the most recent news updates, kindly subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. Matt Roloff, a celebrity from Little People Big World, consistently engages in various activities at Roloff Farms. Recently, the patriarch of the Roloff family disclosed his unexpected intentions for the big house. What were his remarks? Roloff Farms is an institution in Oregon. It is an attraction that attracts a multitude of tourists annually. There is perpetually activity and tasks among Matt Roloff and his team. The farm has acquired 4 new furry members, a mother cat and her 3 kittens. Matt Roloff resides on the farm, having recently constructed his dream home with Karen Chandler on the premises, while Jacob Roloff and his family also inhabit the land. Jacob emulates his father's example, and whether a task requires repair, cultivation, or another endeavor, Jacob is the appropriate individual for the assignment. Recent social media comments from Matt Roloff indicate that the big house is now available for short-term rentals. Matt informed his numerous fans that the summer and fall block will be accessible for interested guests wishing to stay at the family residence where Matt Roloff and Amy Roloff raised their children. Enthusiastic fans of Little People Big World wishing to reserve accommodations on the farm may do so until the end of October. There has been considerable ambivalence around Matt Roloff's decision to transform this segment of the farm into a short-term rental. In addition to the familial turmoil arising from Matt's decision not to sell to Zach or Jeremy Roloff, some fans have criticized Matt for the exorbitant cost associated with reserving a stay in the former family residence. For those willing to spend the money, staying at Roloff Farms offers a distinctive experience that cannot be found anywhere. The big house accommodates up to 16 guests, making it suitable for large families, according to Matt. A greater number of visitors also increases the opportunity for bill-sharing arrangements. A major attraction of Roloff Farms is the pumpkin season. The opportunity to tour the pumpkin patch and capture photographs with family is a significant attraction for farm visitors. In conjunction with announcing the resumption of rentals at the big house, Matt also stated that pumpkin season 2024 is approaching. Matt Roloff stated that the 2024 pumpkin season is currently being planned. He further indicated that the pumpkin season will formally commence on Friday, October 4th. As customary, there is much to anticipate at Roloff Farms, and Matt and his team are exceptionally occupied in the months preceding pumpkin season. Tori Roloff of Little People Big World reveals a significant dream come true for her son Jackson in a recent family video. Admirers of Little People Big World recognize that Tori Roloff consistently provides charming images and videos of her children enjoying their lifestyles, so they were delighted to view her recent social media post. The reality television personality utilized Instagram this week to post a video chronicling an exhilarating experience for her 7-year-old son, Jackson, an afternoon dedicated to fishing. In the video, the young child threw his fishing line from a boat with his parents, Zach and his mother, before the family posed with their catch of the day. Text, "A genuine dream realized for our Jackson today." Tori captioned her image. He had the opportunity to accompany some members of the @addicted_fishing crew and was fully engaged throughout the afternoon. "I extend my gratitude to Marlon, Colt, and Sean for facilitating this achievement." In the comments, the experts from Addicted to Fishing praised their experience with the Roloff family, stating, "We thoroughly enjoyed your presence. Jackson exhibited remarkable skill, managing those salmon expertly." That is remarkable. I am aware that you discussed it on the podcast. "How impressive that his aspiration has been realized," said one commenter. "It is commendable that Jackson was able to realize one of his aspirations," concurred another individual. This is not the family's inaugural experience with a water-related activity in recent times. Earlier this month, Tori released footage from a girls' weekend with her daughter, Lila, featuring a boat trip. In July, she posted a video on Instagram documenting the family's excursion to Lake Merwin in Washington state, which included kayaking, swimming, and additional fishing activities. Tori Roloff from Little People Big World provides significant reminder following house fire. Zach and Tori Roloff, stars of Little People Big World, are managing numerous responsibilities with their 3 young children. Recently, the TLC celebrities encountered unprecedented turmoil due to a house fire, causing Tori to convey a significant lesson to her followers. On Friday, September 20th, Tori utilized her Instagram stories to disclose information on a kitchen fire at their residence in Battleground, Washington. In response to inquiries on the fire that occurred yesterday in our toaster oven, I inadvertently charred some cinnamon buns. That was all it was, she stated in a video. I believe that when I opened the toaster door, it allowed oxygen to enter, and it ignited. Tori stated that she was preparing fish, became sidetracked, and neglected the cinnamon rolls. Her eldest kid, Jackson, age 7, expressed his disappointment at the absence of delectable pastries, to which she concurred, stating, "I desire cinnamon rolls as well. However, I incinerated them." Tori stated in a subsequent video segment, "This serves as your public service announcement to ensure your fire extinguisher is accessible within your residence. We placed ours in the garage during the floor renovation and have not returned it to the pantry. It has returned to my pantry." Zach and Tori appear to have managed the issue independently, without requiring the intervention of the fire department or medical assistance for any family members. They have a son, Jackson, as well as a daughter, Lila, aged 4, and a son, Josiah, aged 2. This part of the Roloff family is anticipated to soon relish handmade cinnamon buns, devoid of the additional turmoil caused by their toaster oven igniting. The Roloff family. Comprehensive overview of the stars from Little People, Big World. Familiarize yourself with the Roloff family, comprising Matt and Amy Roloff's 4 children and 7 grandchildren. The Roloff family has publicly documented their familial experiences on television for nearly 2 decades. The TLC reality series Little People, Big World debuted in 2006, centering on Matt Roloff, Amy Roloff, and their children Zachary, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob Roloff at Roloff Farms in Hillsboro, Oregon. Matt and Amy, divorced in 2016, have 7 grandkids, including a grandson born in April 2022. Matt has dystrophic dysplasia, a rare type of dwarfism, while Amy and Zach have achondroplasia, the most prevalent form of dwarfism. Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob are of average height. After nearly 2 decades on television, the family has persistently exhibited their personal conflicts and pressures associated with managing the farm. In a preview for the LPBW Season 16 debut in 2024, Matt disclosed his intention to bequeath the farm and its property to his ex-wife Amy in his will. The excerpt here is all pertinent information regarding the stars of Little People, Big World, encompassing their children and grandchildren. Matthew Roloff. Matt was born on October 7, 1961, in San Francisco. He has dystrophic dysplasia, a rare type of dwarfism marked by shortened limbs and orthopedic complications that necessitated numerous surgeries during his childhood, as stated on Matt's LinkedIn profile. He engineered and marketed computer systems prior to acquiring Roloff Farms in the 1990s. In addition to co-starring on LPBW, Matt and his ex-wife Amy have twins Zach and Jeremy, as well as daughter Molly and son Jacob. The former couple gained prominence on their show, which debuted in 2006, featuring their 4 children. Almost a decade later, in 2015, Matt and Amy initiated divorce proceedings. We take pride in our collective achievements, which encompass raising 4 exceptional children who have matured into remarkable adults and establishing our robust and continually successful enterprises, the couple stated in a communication to People at that time. They stated, "Our children, our expanding family, and the love and support we provide will be our foremost priority. We shall persist in collaborating closely on the daily obligations associated with our numerous ongoing projects." Matt commenced a romantic relationship with his present partner, Karen Chandler, a former employee at Roloff Farms, in 2017. In an episode of LPBW aired in August 2021, they disclosed their decision to cohabit. Chandler stated in a confessional, "Our primary objective at present is to remain devoted, maintain our affection, travel to Arizona, and allocate a significant amount of time together. While in Portland, we will reside separately and frequently meet." In April 2023, Matt declared his engagement to Chandler. After 6 remarkable years together, I proposed to Karen, and she accepted, he informed People. We intend to relish our engagement and anticipate a modest yet sophisticated wedding in 2024. Following a brief interval in May 2022, when Matt placed a portion of the 109-acre Roloff farms on the market, the farmer opted to convert it into a short-term rental instead. I have resolved to withdraw the small farm from the open market and collaborate with @itrip_vacations to make Roloff Farms accessible to all who wish to spend a few nights in the Roloff family residence, stated Matt. He stated, "It goes without saying that we are diligently working behind the scenes, in addition to managing the bustling pumpkin patch, to prepare the home for its inaugural guests. We acknowledge that this kind of #staycation residences may not appeal to everyone. However, I aspire for numerous families to unite and hold reunions at this residence." Matt is a children's book author and a motivational speaker. Amy Roloff Amy was born on September 17, 1962, in Michigan, coinciding with her daughter Molly's birth date. She graduated from Central Michigan University in 1985, as indicated on her LinkedIn profile. The reality television personality has twins Zach and Jeremy, as well as daughter Molly and son Jacob, with her ex-husband Matt. The former couple was married from 1987 to 2016. Amy stated in a March 2020 episode of Little People, Big World, "We envisioned growing old together on this farm, but circumstances altered. Currently, Matt and I are striving to manage family matters to the best of our abilities. It is challenging, yet I am confident that both Matt and I are resolute in ensuring a successful post-divorce dynamic, as this pertains to family." Amy wed Chris Merrick on August 28, 2021, at Roloff Farms. "Everything felt perfectly right and positive," Amy remarked to People following their wedding. "I am simply elated. I am content. I am elated to have discovered a companion with whom to share the remainder of my life. What I anticipate most is the opportunity to dream collectively," she elaborated. "We are fully committed now, which serves to strengthen our relationship and our living situation." Although both individuals in the marriage have progressed to new relationships, Amy maintains a cordial rapport with her former partner Matt and his girlfriend Chandler. Amy is the founder and CEO of Amy Roloff Enterprises, where she has authored multiple books, including 2019's A Little Me, and published various recipes in Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen. Furthermore, she has served as a motivational speaker. Zach Roloff on May 10, 1990, Matt and Amy welcomed Zach, along with his twin brother Jeremy. He was born in Oregon, where he still resides with his wife and children. Zach is the sole sibling consistently appearing on Little People, Big World. He wed Tori on the family farm in July 2015, with his brother Jeremy serving as his best man. Prior to the wedding, Zach expressed to People, "It's a significant day. We're uniting, committing ourselves to one another for a lifetime in the presence of our family and friends. We're exceedingly excited." In addition to hosting his wedding on the farm, Zach expressed interest in purchasing a segment of the land when Matt intended to sell in May 2022. In October of that year, Zach's father opted to convert it into a short-term rental. 2 months later, Tori suggested in an Instagram story that her and Zach's tenure on the show may soon conclude. "I believe our time is certainly approaching its end, but we are endeavoring to savor it while it lasts," she stated. Zach and his wife Tori have 3 offspring, sons Josiah Luke and Jackson Kyle, and daughter Lila Ray. All 3 children, like their father, were born with achondroplasia, whereas Tori is of average stature. Since their transition to parenthood, the couple has experienced several on-screen disagreements, including a notable confrontation in a December 2022 episode where Tori expressed her frustrations regarding motherhood, stating to Zach, "You don't give me any credit for anything." Despite intermittent, uncomfortable periods, the pair has concentrated on authenticity on screen, revealing all facets of their relationship, including their management of responsibilities with 3 young children. Tori stated in a confessional, "Zach manages the exterior of the house, while I oversee the interior. I prepare breakfast, feed the children, prepare Jackson for school, and transport him there. Upon returning home, Saya takes his first nap. leaving me to engage with Lila. After Saya awakens, we proceed to lunch. In February 2024, Zach and Tori declared their departure from the show during an episode of their Raising Heights podcast. I believe the chapter has concluded, irrespective of whether we are invited back. We have unequivocally indicated our decision to move on from that phase for various reasons, Zach stated at the time. However, due to our explicit communication, they have not invited us back. This recent cycle was challenging considering the family issues and the farm agreement, and we are finished with it. Jeremy Roloff Jeremy was born to Matt and Amy in Oregon on May 10, 1990, with his twin brother Zach. He dedicated 14 years, 17 seasons, and over 300 episodes to LPBW before leaving the series in 2018. The reality television personality commenced his collegiate journey at Portland Community College, as shown on his LinkedIn profile, then obtained his degree from the Brooks Institute in 2014. Jeremy has served as a camera operator for weddings and as a production assistant. He is an entrepreneur, like his parents and Zach, and has served as president of the Roloff Company since August 2019. Jeremy wed Audrey Mirabella Roloff on September 20, 2014, at the family farm, 6 months subsequent to their engagement. The couple has candidly discussed the challenging aspects of marriage, with Audrey posting a revealing message on Instagram in 2019, indicating that she and Jeremy have been addressing various issues, characterized by considerable, heated fellowship, missed morning embraces, and postponed date nights. The couple has 3 children, daughter Ember Jean and boys Bo James and Radley Knight. They frequently post family photographs on Instagram for their followers to stay updated. Currently, he and his wife Audrey operate Beating 50%, which comprises a series of journals and recommendations for married couples. In 2018, they published a book titled A Love Letter Life: Pursue Creatively, Date Intentionally, Love Faithfully, which follows a similar theme. Jeremy stated to individuals, "We believe that each individual possesses a distinctive love narrative, and we aspire for people to be exceedingly enthusiastic about engaging with their own love story. We desire for readers to prioritize preparation for their marriage over their wedding day." He stated, "I believe social media can create illusions, so Audrey and I aspire for readers to understand that we are not flawless, and our dating relationship was not without imperfections. We gained insights from our challenges and emerged more resilient." The couple additionally operates a newsletter and commenced renting the Spring River Cabin in 2023. Molly Roloff Silvius Amy and Matt gave birth to Molly on September 17, 1993, in Oregon. She possesses an average stature and is the sole offspring of Matt and Amy. Molly has withdrawn from public attention after enrolling at Whitworth University in Spokane, Washington, where she obtained a degree in accounting and Spanish language and literature, as shown on her LinkedIn profile. The Roloff sole daughter was employed at the accounting firm Moss Adams for more than 4 years and commenced her position as a senior accountant at Nordstrom in June 2021. In August 2017, Molly wed Joel Silvius in a cherished location on the family farm. "We consider ourselves fortunate to have celebrated our marriage in the company of numerous loved ones," the couple informed People. Her Instagram account is hidden, indicating her preference for privacy since departing from Little People, Big World. Jacob Roloff Jacob, the youngest offspring of Matt and Amy, was born in Oregon on January 17, 1997. He is a photographer and writer, as indicated by his Rock and Roloff website. Jacob operates Helvetia Gardens, which is committed to cultivating organic cannabis and veggies in historic Helvetia, Oregon, as stated in their Instagram biography. He departed from LPBW in 2016, elucidating his reasons in a July Instagram post. "I frequently receive comments expressing how individuals miss me on the show, or suggesting I should appear in a few more episodes with the family. I am posting this to assert that such an occurrence will never transpire," he stated. "I am with my family, whom I cherish, and I am merely here to convey that you will not witness my presence on television again." In a May 2022 post on X, formerly Twitter, Jacob reflected on his experience on the show, stating, "People don't realize I was compensated approximately $6 per hour to be filmed throughout my entire childhood. I am still pejoratively labeled as wealthy, LOL. I wish I had taken a more aggressive stance, but I prioritize family. I wish I had continued filming, yet I uphold my principles and integrity. Life is intricate. Jacob wed his wife Isabel in September 2019, following their engagement in Iceland in December 2017. A year before their nuptials, Isabel disclosed her concern for that life phase in an Instagram post. This season of life has presented significant challenges for both of us, and we have been in a prolonged state of transition. I recognize that this is an integral part of our journey, and I am endeavoring to honor it while managing my anxiety, she wrote. I am concentrating on the present moment and acknowledging that engagement is temporary. Soon, 1 year from today, we will be married, marking the pinnacle of our lives. Jacob has a kid named Mateo Tomas with Isabel. The elated father disclosed the announcement of the newborn in a post on X in December 2021. My wife is a superhero. My son is an angel, and all nurses are saints. Good night, he inscribed. In December 2020, Jacob disclosed further details on his experience on LPBW, revealing that he was sexually abused by Chris Cardamone, a former producer of the show, from 2007 to 2010. Contemplating matters is frequently simpler than articulating them, resulting in a postponement of this disclosure. However, during this interval, I have discovered the resilience and language, Jacob stated on Instagram at that time. As a child, following what I now recognize as an extensive grooming process, I was molested by Chris Cardamone, an executive field producer for Little People Big World. Jacob stated in his essay, I opt to reveal it now, as it continues to be a traumatic memory that must be purged of any additional influence on my growth. I am confident that this represents a favorable juncture for me and a further advancement towards a more promising future. Cardamone did not reply to people's requests for comment, while TLC stated, TLC was recently made aware of an alleged incident that took place years ago involving a third party associated with the production of Little People, Big World. We are disheartened and concerned by this grave allegation, and TLC will collaborate fully with the authorities. Following Jacob's revelation of his sexual molestation, Amy commented, I love you forever and always, Jacob. I am proud of you. You no longer need to feel isolated and bear this burden alone.